Hello, gang. It's another legal discussion with Josh. Okay, today you'll see I have a different shirt on. This one reads, "Why wish upon a star when you can pray to the one who created it?" And you will notice my stainless steel cross. Okay? So as you probably saw my New Year's video, okay, I uncovered extortion and blackmail. Okay, well, we need to know what extortion and blackmail are. Okay, blackmail is an act of coercion using a threat of revealing or publicizing either substantially true or false information about a person or people unless certain demands are met. It is often damaging to the people. Okay, they hold it over you, to control you. Okay, extortion is typically involving money. You coerce a person or bully them in an effort to get money or something of value out of them. Okay, but are they misdemeanor offenses or felonies? Bing actually has the answer. They are felonies. Ding, 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 ding. So I went ahead and did a little search on our buddy Jimmy Cobb, who admitted to the blackmail and extortion of Broadsword Online Games. Okay. Since Carol Kelly is not listed as a Broadsword Online Games employee at their official website. So my guess is Jimmy Cobb is somehow linked to the Merchants Guild that's being mentioned on my YouTube channel. That would be linked to the bribery of Electronic Arts employees to be able to do what these people are doing on this online video game. Okay, looking at Jimmy Cobb's whereabouts, Jimmy Cobb met with a rock group or a musician band in September in Chicago, Illinois. And it looked like he was looking for an AMC movie theater in Schererville, Illinois, Indiana, which is on the very northwestern corner of the state line, just south of Chicago area. So my guess is he's located somewhere in Chicago. He owns a dog. He appears to be single with a sandy, reddish-brown hair that's short. I'm not sure about age. His Facebook page is pretty blank. Okay. We're going to go over some of the sick-ass things these fuckers wanted to do. Okay, this video will be set to children, even though it does contain swearing, but, alright. It is what it is. They actually recreated my tunes, okay, after I deleted them as a way to taunt me. Because my tunes were doing things that they didn't understand. Because I know how to play the games, I know how the game works. Okay? They actually recreated them. Those are not my tunes. I deleted both of them. Okay? They did that as a way to taunt me. Okay? So we're going to talk about a couple things here. Okay? One, first of all, I promised you guys I would have the last laugh, didn't I? Alright? Number two, this is how I'm going to sleep at night knowing that somewhere down the road you're going to be brought to justice. My guess is, and thankfully I think Pfizer offers this and it's covered by Obamacare, this is probably what you're going to need right about now. Okay. And I even made a special one just for this video, okay? On the left is probably what you guys often fantasize about and would like to sleep with if she wasn't wearing clothing and armor. Unfortunately, with your actions, on the right is what you're probably going to be having sex with. But in a spirit of, being a good sport about all this stuff, okay? All right? Being a good sport about all this, we're going to go over and head over to YouTube, okay? Because where you guys are going, you'll have lots of time to get rehabilitated, and hopefully you can find a cure for this, since all of you identify as liberal Democrats and like communism, all right? So let me go ahead and get this, head over to YouTube. I'll actually need to turn off my music. All right. And, the nice thing about it, with 7 days off and possibly not returning to Dark Age of Camelot, as my account is showing pending termination for the amount of times I've violated the disruptive behavior rule, I'm on my 5th violation. okay, for taking this to the in-game chat to flush these people out. All right. All right. Like I said, I don't know how that's going to end. That's up to Broadsword. But as we can see, Broadsword is not functioning independently as their own company. They are being extorted, blackmailed, and coerced by a criminal group. Okay. And, you know, I've heard through the entire time this has been going on that Broadsword didn't care about this stuff, and I knew that wasn't true. They're giving away free accounts. You don't give something away for free when you are giving something. You're not, like, you're trying to save it. You're trying to save it when you're giving something away for free. That's not people who don't care. That's people who are trying to keep something alive. All right. No, Google, I don't need these notifications. Good. There's got to be a way to turn these off. All right. So first, now, like at my job, okay, we do our training. Sometimes we'll do them by video because you can actually get some good videos on YouTube for safety stuff. So we're going to look and see if OSHA has an approved lifting technique because you're probably going to need it. See if we got a video on it. Here we go. We got a nice little 1-minute video here. This will probably help you guys out because where you guys are going, there's a certain point you're not going to, you know, you may want to watch how you bend over.
Add products. Showcase them dynamically. Currently, OSHA does not have a set of regulations related to lifting if we're talking about a person lifting a heavy object. They are in the process of developing a set of standards which are known as the ergonomic standards, and that would include lifting as far as it relates to the potential for a back injury or some other type of injury because of improper lifting. When we teach people to lift, the one thing we want to get them to avoid is using their back. A lot of people will try to lift with a straight back and a straight leg and lift like that, which puts tremendous stress on the lower back. And over time, that's what causes a lot of our back injury. Instead, we want them to use the big muscles in their legs to be able to lift by coming down with their legs and actually picking up with their legs. We sometimes call that an athletic stance, where we're getting them to use all of the power here and keep a straight back, and so when they pick up, we don't put extra stress on the back. And that's one of the basic things we look at in lifting, and those will be some of the issues that will be in a new standard once this is developed. But again, as we talked about before, OSHA has yet to develop specific standards related to lifting. Currently, OSHA does not have...
Like I said, guys, I'm being a good sport here. I'm going to help protect you on what to expect. Let's see. The good news is you'll get some great training, and there might be some videos to show you how to do it so you know what to expect also. If I can type. Oh, look at that. It's Google kind of is reading my mind. Let's try this one.
Well, the license plates are in here. Our neighboring state, New York State, can make the license plates there as well. And we're saving a lot of money. We're using the materials. The labor is very cost competitive. So we are saving, at the end of the day, taxpayer dollars. Our purpose as the director is to ensure that our inmates are given a skill set. They receive training, not only education, but a skill set. So when they leave the system, that hopefully they can go get a job and not be a repeat offender and thus reduce recidivism, and that's my goal as the director for the Department of Corrections.
In case you guys are wondering, when I drove to New Jersey and I had my little chat with police, I actually traveled down a Hibernia Avenue. Take care, guys. Thanks for watching.